Hi guys, Sunday 2nd of June, just gone 4:15 in the afternoon on the east coast of Australia where I am. It's gone 2:15 in the morning on the east coast of America. Just want to bring this one to your attention. It got piqued my interest, that's for sure. This is an posted this at basically midday today, my time, and I thought it was relevant, or certainly interesting at the very least. Let me know what you think. This is a capture from 4chan, and I'm not going to go and try to find it on 4chan. I thought I'd just read it to you from here. But this came out on the 29th of May, and it reads, "I won't tell you who I am or where I'm getting my information, and much of this post is going to be vague. Your opinion won't matter. I'm just giving you this information to your poor half-chams because I pity you having to sift through the blatant shill-black threads to find something of substance on this forsaken board. To recap, if you haven't been paying close attention, the past 2 years we have been in a clandestine war, the likes of which the world has never seen. This war has been waged using top-secret techniques and equipment, classified technologies, telepathy, remote viewing, and yes, time travel, but not in the way you're probably thinking. We have essentially won. The path to victory is imminent. The end is in sight. It's just a matter of time now. All major apocalypse-level weapons have been neutralised or seized. This includes weather control systems, omniscience AI systems, and biochemical weapons. Some DUMBs, deep underground military bases, are still in their possession, but this will be dealt with within the coming weeks. Human child trafficking has been dismantled. Much of the sentencing has already been done in a hush-hush manner. Big players on a global scale, not just the US, have been dealt with. This will not come to light until later, when public has a sense of how big the corruption went. And that got my interest immediately. So he goes on, or she. Now let's talk about what's coming in the next 2 months. So it sounds like a lot's happened already, and then we're told Pfizer declassification coming the first week of June, confirmed. So we don't have to wait long to figure out whether this person's right or wrong. Mass arrests to take place throughout the month of June. This includes Hollywood, music industry, politics, media, banking, corporate hierarchies, and the like. My goodness, this is amazing if it's true. The only weapon still in their arsenal is the media behemoth they've created over the past 80 years. This is the propaganda machine that's been turning since the 50s, and it's not going to be gone overnight, nor should we want it to. These arrests and dismantlings have to happen in a timely manner, otherwise it will cause civil unrest. And then he continues on in this post here. Again, this is all on the 29th of May. This will be rocky. Your friends and family will need you in these trying times. Do not be that guy who tries to shove it in their face that you were right the whole time. Be caring, be loving. Understand that for some this is all going to happen in a month, whereas most of you have been diving down rabbit holes for years. Their entire reality is going to be rewritten in a matter of weeks. I can't stress this enough. And that is absolutely huge. It could be anybody. It could be next door neighbour sitting in the basement. This person, I don't know, but I'm interested. Be loving. Answer questions. Don't be an arsehole. The light is on its way. On July 4, we will celebrate and a huge reveal will take place. One that will shock the world and bring us all together in a way no one thought possible. I would tell you, Anons, but believe me, I want to. But if I told you, mods would take the thread down because 4chan is compromised. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll stick around a bit to answer questions. And these are the bits he's added since then. Again, 29th of May. I use the terms in an overarching manner to describe much more complicated methods of using consciousness in ways you can't comprehend. To even begin to go into detail on it would take about 8-hour lecture for you to understand the basics. It's complicated and on. If you want to learn more, you can find plenty of YouTube videos that describe our fractal reality. And I'm thinking he's an alien or something, I don't know. All I can say for now is the offenders, the cult members of Hollywood, treasonous politicians, etc., will be severely punished. But it will be public, I can assure you of that. As for numbers, 30,000 plus, and that's just the US. Other countries have a right to try perpetrators in whatever way they deem appropriate. The world is about to experience a human renaissance that far surpasses anything we've ever dreamed of for free energy, released cures, and full disclosure of ET phenomena and secrets of the universe. This is magnificent. That's why I'm interested. Of course, it's a lot to expect. As for Q, yes, it's real. The real posts tie into Trump's official tweets. The rest are shills trying to discredit Q and give credence to shill that say, oh yeah, well, Q said this was happening and it didn't happen. Q is absolutely real. Big reveal July 4 after all of this goes down that will be everything together in the most glorious manner possible. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just tell. I've tried to make threads on it before stating exactly whatever, who and what Q is, but threads get nuked before it gets much attention. And that's the way of the Chans, by the way. Everything gets nuked before it gets much attention. As I have said, first week of June equals Pfizer D-class. Same week, the media empires will conglomerate on their last attempt to stun the public with outrageous announcements and debacles like UFOs. It will not work. They will fake a major UFO sighting that will go viral. They still have that capability, but D-class will overshadow that and be the final nail in the mainstream media's coffin. Hooray! There are many, many races of ETs. The universe is a big place. They do interstellar travel via singularities at the centre of stars. Sunspots equals vortex to centre, outside my pay range. They travel interplanetary using singularities of planets via volcanoes, same as sunspots but for planets. Jupiter's big red spot is the same thing. Energy generated at orbital bodies at 1947 degrees of latitude is the gateway that connects to the singularities of the universe. Ancients call ETs sun gods for a reason. Now, that's a distraction to me, UFOs. I'm a believer, by the way, but I just don't follow it as closely as some. And then the next post, oh, I want to tell you all so bad, but that would ruin the surprise. He goes on, Q is not Kushner. Q is someone you wouldn't guess in 1,000 years if you had the time. It will be like the second coming of Jesus, and that's not an exaggeration, Anons. All hail Jesus Christ and God bless America. It's going to be amazing. When I found out, I cried. You've heard of him. He was a good friend of Trump's. This is JFK Jr. Is this the suggestion? JFK Jr.? This is making it sound like a LARP to me. I understand your hesitance, but you don't need to be angry or fed up with the world any longer, Anons. We have won. Tomorrow, go out into the world and be loving and kind. Think positive thoughts and ask for forgiveness in your solemn time alone. Take time to reflect on the mistakes you've made in your life. Every little thing matters and makes a difference. If you make no attempt to right your wrongs, then how do you expect to grow? Be selfless, loving and forgiving, Anons. July the 4th, 2019, the return of the King, the second Independence Day of the United States of America, the return of the light. May God bless America.